Do you regret supporting Donald Trump, who's a racist, sexist and homophobe? Do you regret...
Sadiq Khan is the gift that keeps on giving. And this guy never fails to amaze me. So in London, there's so many issues right now, yeah? There's rampant knife crime. There's acid attacks. There's these hate marches that go on every single Saturday. There's ULEZ protests, yeah? And there's moped muggings, and so on and so forth. And Sadiq Khan is on a platform with Susan Hall, his main rival for Mayor of London. And what does Sadiq Khan decide to talk about on the platform? Is it any of those issues? Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't. For those of you that haven't seen the full clip, Sadiq Khan mentions 3 people. He mentions Donald Trump, Enoch Powell, and Lee Anderson. What the hell do any of those 3 people have to do with London right now? What the hell do they have to do with London? Enoch Powell is dead. He's been dead for about 25 years. Donald Trump is on the other side of the planet in America. And Lee Anderson is far, far up north. What the hell do those 2 people have to do with London's issues right now? Now, Sadiq Khan is a failed mayor. But you would think that a guy who's had 8 years in office would use a platform like LBC in front of his main rival. You would think he would use that platform to literally promote himself to Londoners and campaign as to why to vote for him. But no, Sadiq Khan wants to attack Susan Hall about 3 people that have nothing to do with London. And if Sadiq Khan had any achievements as Mayor of London, because he doesn't, let's be honest, he would have been using that as his base for that debate. But no, he has a go at her for apparently agreeing with Donald Trump, Lee Anderson, and Enoch Powell. Sadiq Khan had the cheek to ask her if she'll quote-unquote apologise. Let's look at his track record as mayor, shall we? Is Sadiq Khan going to apologise to all the victims of terror attacks in London for saying, quote-unquote, that preparing for terrorist attacks are part and parcel of living in a big city? Is Sadiq Khan going to apologise to the Jewish community in London who are literally running scared because of these marches that happen every single Saturday in central London? Is Sadiq Khan going to apologise to those people who went to the St. George's Day celebrations in London this week, who were literally manhandled by the police for no apparent reason? Is Sadiq Khan going to apologise to all the people in London whose lives he has ruined by his selfish ULEZ expansions? Is Sadiq Khan going to come out and apologise to all the ULEZ protesters, the hard-working Londoners, yeah, who he claimed were linked to quote-unquote far-right groups? Is he going to apologise? I didn't think so. No, he's not. I find it hilarious that Donald Trump, Lee Anderson, live rent-free in Sadiq Khan's head. Especially Donald Trump and Lee Anderson. Because if there was no truth to what Trump and Lee Anderson said about Sadiq Khan, he wouldn't even care. Look, people say things about me all the time. They may not agree with what I say. They can call me names, whatever, so on and so forth. I don't care. But if it's not true, I'm not bothered. But the fact that Sadiq Khan is bothered about it after all this time shows that there must be some kind of truth. Who remembers when Donald Trump was president and he came here for a state visit? He came here to meet the late Queen, and he came to meet the Prime Minister at that time, useless Theresa May. So, Donald Trump, the president of Britain's biggest ally, was invited to come to London by the Queen and the Prime Minister, yeah? And you had this clown saying that Donald Trump was not quote-unquote welcome in London. Who do you think you are? You don't speak for anybody, you speak for yourself, yeah? Whether you like Donald Trump or not, everyone knows that the relationship between Britain and America is one that's obviously very important. And you had this clown saying that Donald Trump wasn't quote-unquote welcome. Trump was right about Sadiq Khan. He's done a terrible job running London. He's a failed mayor. And Trump was right. Now, whether Susan Hall agrees to these people or not, I don't really care. I don't care at all. And people in London don't care either. I'm sure Londoners, all they care about is the issues at hand in London. The housing shortages, the crime, yeah, the cost of living. If you ask Londoners what they're worried about, that's what they're worried about. They don't care about whether Susan Hall agrees with Donald Trump or not. It's all deflection tactics from Sadiq Khan because he's been a failed mayor. And look, he might get another term. I spoke about that previously in my old TikToks. But as far as I'm concerned, he needs to focus on the real issues at hand in London.